friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be telling you about how to groom your child about interviews, about facing interviews. Yes, right you are. Because this is the time when most of the schools give their online forms for K2 schools. I'm talking about K2 schools. When your child is in a transition mode, like they're going from preschools or play schools to K2 schools, or from homeschooling to K2 schools, they need to face an interview for that particular school. So you need to groom a little bit. You need to teach some things to your kids and groom a little bit so that they can face the interview very easily and smoothly. I'll tell you some tips and tricks about that so that you can be prepared with your kid and face the interview very well and get admissions. First of all, I would like to tell you that if you are targeting any particular school, please do not set your mind as this is the only school I'll put my kid into. Please be flexible about that. Please choose at least 3-4 schools, because different schools have different criteria for selecting. Your kid may be very smart, she may know everything, but as per her age, but still you need to be a little more flexible with all these things, because they have different criteria for choosing a child. There are lots of kids who are learning all the things, who are as smart as your kid, and they are also going to face the interview. So the schools have different criteria. According to that, they pick up your child for that particular school. Be a little flexible for these things. And the first point I would tell you about facing the interview is how to dress up your kid that day, that particular day, how to dress up. About this, I'm going to first tell you, please no party dress. Please do not make them wear any party dress or any glittery, any flowery like that. Those things are not for the interview. And do not dress them up too casual also. The dress up should be in such a manner that it should look similar to the school uniform. It should be like I'm going to the school for the first day, a little bit of formal. Obviously, kids don't have formal dresses at this age, but still, if your kid is wearing a skirt or a frock, then also not too much flowery or frilly, a simple but smart dress, and with shoes and socks. This is a must for the interview. Wearing fancy sandals or slippers are not at all good for the interview. First impression is very important. So you need to dress up your kid accordingly, like shoes and socks is must. And for boys, if they wear half pants or if they wear full pants, whatever you wish. Along with that, a little bit of dress up like belts if they use, it's very good. The next point would be how to greet the person, the interviewer, whoever is interviewing, how to greet them. So beforehand, at least 3-4 months if you get time, or at least 1 month beforehand, please teach your child to greet any new person who is coming to your home, or greet Mama, Papa also in the morning. Good morning, Papa. Good morning, Mama. Not only good morning, not only good evening. Whoever she sees, just teach her to address good morning, ma'am, or good morning, sir. Good morning, uncle. Good morning, auntie. Like this, they can practice. And other than that, one more thing if they do, it's a very good impression for the interviewer. Before entering the door, whenever her name is called, you just tell her to ask, ma'am, may I enter the room? If she can speak enough, like these sentences she can speak clearly, then please teach her these things. If your kid is less than 2-year-old and you are going to a K2 school, obviously they won't expect this much from a kid of 2-year-old, but 3 to 4-year-olds kids can do these things, can practice these things. So number 1 was dressing up, number 2 is greeting. Now number 3 would be, after entering, they may ask you to sit and how are you? I am fine. Thank you. How are you, ma'am? This is a continuous question, like after asking how are you, you can make them practice every day at home. After asking how are you should always tell thank you ma'am or thank you sir, and after that how are you ma'am. Okay, and don't get tense that my kid missed that line. These are just a normal format which if your kid follows, it's good, but they are kids. Obviously they won't follow point by point. So make them practice as much as they can, it will be good for them. And the next point would be, if they ask what's your name, so please make them learn their formal name. You may call them Chotu, Beti, Guddi, Guriya, whatever you call them, but please make them teach their formal name. And my name is full name. Full name they'll have to tell, and they'll have to tell the full sentence. My name is this. Not what's your name? This one. Not like that. It's my name is this. And with a little bit of smile, you make them practice every day so that they won't think that this is something different which is going to happen today. Every day casually you ask them, Mama, no, please knock the door and come in. Mama, may I come in? What's your name? My name is this. And you may practice with your relatives also. They come to your home, you ask them to sit with your child for a little bit and ask them these questions and make them practice, so that other than mama, papa, they also get practice with some other persons. The next point, they may ask, what's your father's name, mother's name? So make them teach that. My father's name in full sentences. My father's name is this. My mother's name is this. And along with that, where do you stay? If they remember their full address, it's well and good. If they know the numbers full and all those details, that's good. Otherwise, you just make them teach a place where exactly you stay. Okay? Like I stay in Salt Lake, Kolkata. This thing. Not only Delhi or not only Mumbai or not only Kolkata, a particular place's name and then that particular area. After this, they may go to some technical questions. Now, from here I want to tell you, whenever kids are going to face an interview, every particular school, every school has different criteria that I told you. Now, after these basic questions, they may move to some technical questions. Whenever your kid is going for the technical round, like whatever their age, whatever they need to answer, every school has different parameters for that. So whenever they are going for the technical question, they may not answer all the 20 questions asked. But still, if they answer 10, 15 also, sometimes they consider that as per the child's intelligence level, they check that level and all the parameters, whether she has met those things or not. As per that also they select. So don't get tensed about that. Now coming to the technical questions, there would be one question about colors, of course. Of course there would be one question about colors. They may show any picture or they may ask from their imagination, like what is the color of a mango. Now I'm giving the example of mango because if a kid tells that mango is yellow in color, or if one kid tells mango is green in color, both are correct. You cannot tell mango is purple in color, but these two colors, both the colors are correct for mango. And they may also ask which color dress is your mama wearing, or which color dress am I wearing, or which color dress are you wearing, or what is your favorite color. These are all color related questions. Other than colors, they'll ask about shapes and like any object they can show and ask about shapes, or they may ask about a shape in different way, like any picture or matching the shape or showing which shape is this, which shape is an egg, or what is the shape of box of this box, particular box. Okay, so they may ask this way. And other than that, body parts. So I have already made this kind of videos, like separate videos on body parts, shapes, colors. Please go through those videos and make your child learn all these things before they go for the interview. About body parts also, always they may not point the child and tell which one is your eyes or nose. They may have a different picture Suppose they are showing the picture of an elephant and asking which one is the elephant's nose. The trunk is the nose. And they may ask a horse and which one is where is the horse's eye, show me. So they may ask different type of questions like this. And other than this, if your kid was going to any other preschool or play school, they may ask which school where you're going to, and who is your favorite ma'am, or who is your best friend. Okay, the child should not look totally blank. They may answer anything, whoever is their best friend or whoever is the ma'am she likes. So you can prepare them about all these things. And regarding GK also, there are different questions which are asked to 2-year, 3-year, 4-year-olds as per their age. And some schools have written exams, but written exams also mainly after 4 years they have. If before 4 years also they have, that will only be for the matching some things or drawing a particular line like that, for matching or coloring, maybe fill up this with red color. This kind of written exams they may have, for some schools they may have. And for GK they may ask in different way. They'll ask the question, like they'll show the picture, or they may show a real object or a plastic toy, and they may ask a bird's name or the color of the bird, or a fruit's name, vegetables names. So you make them learn about all these things. In my following videos you'll also get to see all these details, like bird's name, the sounds of birds and animals also. This kind of videos will be there in my channel, so you'll go through those things. And like in GK, I'll tell you separately. In GK, bird's name, fruit's name, vegetables name, farm animals names, and wild animals names. Alphabets and numbers, some parents get tense that my child cannot recognize all the alphabets till now. How am I going to face the interview? You need not worry about that. They may ask for a particular alphabet. If your kid cannot answer, they may give another alphabet also at that particular time. Because 3+ years, sometimes they are not prepared with all the alphabets. Till 4+, they more or less get to know all the alphabets. Depends upon the child's learning capability, of course. But plus years, more or less, they ask all these questions by turn. So other than alphabets, numbers also. Numbers you them learn till 20 orally and recognition. And written part number, I don't think they'll come for 3+ years. Maybe matching or counting, or like 5 balloons are given and 5 number is written, so you'll have to match that. Those things may come. And other than this, checking picture reading. Picture reading is very important at this age, so you can start practicing. How I will tell you. They'll give a picture and they'll show the picture, and sometimes they'll ask the color, sometimes they'll ask the shape, sometimes they'll ask what kind of food it is, or what is this, do you eat this? Or if they're showing a picture where suppose children are playing in the park, they may ask, what is this, do you go here, what is this place called, or which colors can we see here, all this kind of questions. So what you can do is, you can take some storybooks of children, and from there you can show a picture and ask your child and practice picture reading. Just see and tell me whatever you can see here, and what is the color of that, how many girls are there, let's count, 1 girl, see they're playing, and there are 2 balls I can see. So you practice these things beforehand, before going to the interview. You practice all these things at home beforehand, and along with this, please also teach them that whenever they go there, beforehand only you teach them, they should not bite their nails, or they should not pull your dupatta, or they should not pull the dress which they are wearing, or something like that. They should not spit, obviously, and should not curl their hair or do something like that, because these mannerisms don't look good while during the interview. So they should be carrying themselves well and just say hello, hi ma'am, okay mama, okay ma'am. Okay, they can say, they can speak a little bit about all these things and whatever is being asked. And last of all, say thank you ma'am, bye bye ma'am, see you soon. You can make her tell all these things. These are very important aspects which you need to consider before going to face an interview with your kid. Parents also have their own set of questions, so I'll discuss in a separate video about that and tell you some tips and tricks about how to face an interview in your kids' school. Till then, keep watching my channel and don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Bye-bye.